Clothing is another essential part of your budget. We all need clothes in our culture, and clothing can cost a lot of money, or it can be reasonably priced, depending on where you shop and what you buy. So clothing is considered a need because it keeps us warm in the colder months and it can protect us from the heat when it is hot. Plus, in our culture, clothing is required by law and is completely society, it's expected. You will need to budget for clothing, and depending on your job, you may need specialized clothing. You may need work boots, scrubs, a tie, dressy clothing. You may need more casual clothing. It really depends on what your job is. We need clothing, but we don't need brand name clothing. When it comes to brand names, that is definitely a want. We may all want the fanciest Nike shoes, but those are not a need. Those are definitely a want. We can get by with sneakers that will protect our feet from the environment. Depending on your income, clothing may be an area where you will have to save money. You can buy store brand clothing to save money. You can also get hand-me-downs from friends. There are some online resources for getting hand-me-down clothing. And also you can shop at Goodwill. There's a lot of clothing that people decide they don't wear. They might get for a gift or they may never wear it and they send it to Goodwill. And they may have spent a lot of money at the brand name stores for those clothes and you can get them for almost nothing. So watch for sales and coupons. That's another thing when you're shopping for clothing. Make sure you get things on sale. Don't pay full price for clothing. It will always go on sale. And some people will even make their own clothing. If you're really good and artistic and you're crafty, you can learn to sew and you can actually make your own clothing. So for this budget project, you are going to choose your favorite clothing store. I have put a link here for Target, just because for those of you who need an easy link, there is clothing at Target that you can choose from. If you have another store you'd rather go to, then you can go to the website of your choice. You will be getting some pants, a shirt, accessories, shoes, socks, underwear, a jacket. If you decide to change something to get something different, maybe you want to have 2 pairs of pants or you want to have a hoodie instead of accessories, feel free to change those main categories. But the whole point is to try to figure out how much does clothing cost. So it'll give you a better idea what you need to budget for. Once you've chosen all of your things for your outfit, you're going to decide how many outfits would you budget for per month. If you have extra money in your budget, then you may be able to go shopping and get some new clothes a couple times a month. Otherwise, you may need to save up for a few months to buy some new clothing, especially when it's the fall. Everyone wants to go back to school or back to work and they want to buy some new clothing. So multiply the number of outfits that you think you want to budget for in your monthly budget and put it here. This space here is yellow. That means you're going to want to move this total. You're going to want to move this total to the final budget page, which is here. So you're going to want to move that clothing right to this spot for clothing. What is your monthly budget for your clothing? All right, good luck finding your clothes. I can't wait to see your outfits.